Hey, gentlemen, come on, let's go. Come on in and have a seat. Hurry up. We've got lots to do.
All right, we're going to hold announcements until the end, so we'll turn it right over, Mr. Christian.
Good morning. Please give a very warm welcome to our senior speaker today, Spencer Churchill.
Good morning. My name is Spencer Churchill, and I am a part of the Gilman class of 2018. And unless I really mess up, or apparently if I don't cut my hair, that will remain with me forever. I have attended this institution for 7 years now, and I can undoubtedly say that it has been transformative. The opportunities Gilman provides, the dedication of its staff to its students, and the caliber of education received is second to none. There's no debate about it. Gilman is an objectively good school. As Mr. Christian always puts it, attending Gilman is a once-in-a-lifetime, jaw-dropping opportunity, and any amount of perspective or research into looking at other schools shows this to be true. Now, despite this, I cannot say that I have always enjoyed my time here. I went through the majority of my time with a jaded and skewed sense of my surroundings. It made me very cynical, sarcastic, and negative to be around, and put a damper on my experience at Gilman altogether. So let me start at the beginning. I came into this school the third of 3 siblings to go to Gilman. I can't run or do really any athletic maneuver to save my life. In fact, when I walk, I kind of waddle. It's like my feet splay out like a duck, and I have this weird side-to-side motion. It's almost like I'm working too hard to take each step. I hate the tedium of schoolwork, and I've always kept up my grades throughout high school pretty much out of anxiety alone. I was homeschooled until I was 12, and consequently have pretty rudimentary social skills. Now, I'm comfortable with all of this now, but at the beginning of freshman year, I was pretty severely self-conscious about this. As the weird art homeschooled kid, I felt pretty estranged and different from the rest of my class and this school in general. The year prior in 8th grade, I had the realization of my biomechanic deficiency, as Mr. Gilman put it, after I got cut from every team I had tried out for. Art and music were pretty much the only 2 activities that I was enjoying or remotely good at. And especially 5 years ago, those were not ultra synonymous with Gilman. Going into high school, I began to get the idea that I fundamentally just did not belong in a school so characterized by athletics and academics. Determined not to lose in this battle against the classic Gilman man, I began my own little rebellion. I got weird, like really weird. Almost entirely out of spite, I tried to stick out from the student body instead of fitting in. I started wearing weird clothes like cowboy shirts and leather dad jackets. I got more and more into art and my various band efforts, and I increasingly hung out with kids from other schools instead of kids from Gilman, getting myself branded the Friends Kid. Chip Barrett, who some of you may know and went here for the first year of upper school, once told me, when I get uncomfortable, I just try to make everyone else around me more uncomfortable. I was remarkably uncomfortable for a lot of my time here, so I cannot imagine how everyone else around me must have felt. I wanted to prove that I could go through Gilman without conforming, and I was stopping at nothing to do so. In my mission for individualism, however, in resisting the typical Gilman norms, I pushed away my classmates. I ridiculed things I didn't like or understand, which in my case were sports. Friendships I had had for years fell by the wayside as my own sense of not fitting in caused me to project this insecurity outwards. Mix in some teen angst, maybe a dash of family tumult, and garnish with some good old-fashioned stress to get a sense of my headspace for most of upper school. I knew my close friends wouldn't care, and I felt kind of indifferent about everyone else. In essence, I felt, for much of high school, like the classic scene from Joseph Conrad's Heart of Darkness. I felt like I was sailing down this kind of foggy river into uncharted lands, and I could not see 10 feet in front of me. So I just kept my friends close, kind of hope for the best, and floated downstream. Now, being a prep school, Gilman can seem like it has one focus, college admission. But when you hit submit on your applications, it's kind of like the blinders are pulled off, you break through the fog, and you open your eyes to some realizations. As a senior, there are no more older kids to look up to, and the focus of your entire educational career seems to be completed. With all the boxes checked, you look at your classmates and think, well, I guess it's just us now. With this feeling, I began to reevaluate the choices I had made in relation to my fellow 2018ers. As a result, I found them to be some of the most supportive, genuine, thoughtful, loyal, and caring kids I have ever known. I realized that my preoccupations of alienation from the aura of the school that led me to feel alienated from kids who had done nothing to alienate me. So, to the class of 2018, I'm sorry. I thought I was proving my resilience against the strength of Gilman, but I was really just cutting down all of you. For that, I apologize. To the rest of you who feel like you don't really belong at this school, that your interests are contrary to being Gilman, that high school kind of just feels like this sham and that you're stuck in this purgatory before you get to leave home, do yourself a favor and take a look around at your classmates. Gilman is only comprised of the people within it. Everyone here just wants to see you succeed. So don't be afraid of being yourself and be weird, because it's really fun being weird. But don't be so simply out of spite. Be supportive of your classmates. School spirit isn't about supporting Gilman. It's about supporting your friends and peers doing things they truly care about. If you feel slighted by the school, don't take it out on those around you, because you're ultimately just hurting yourself. So therefore, Mr. Smythe, Mr. Hubeck, faculty, students, Mom, Dad, Ian, Jack, Claire, Grammy, and Gramps, I am happy and proud to have gone to Gilman. Thank you.